Hush Your Face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www Hush Your Face. www Hush Your Face. www.hushyourface.com.
The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Of the Horrible Gamers podcast, brought to you by the Hush Your Face Network, and we are live on Facebook right now. And if you're not listening to us or watching us live, you might be listening to our podcast. You should come by the Horrible Gamers podcast community group on Facebook, or search for @HorribleGamers on Facebook, and join our group. We also have an email. You guys can contact us, feedback@horriblegamers.com. We have a voicemail, and that is 971-319-1421. Give us a call. Leave us a voicemail. I think we actually got one this week, but I'm not actually sure how to play it with Jesus not here. Guys, just so you know, Jesus is not here this week. He's having some internet problems. We're hoping to get him worked out. He should be back next week. I think he's pretty ticked off right now with his internet. He's been having some issues, so that's why he's not here this week. But this week I do have with me, from the great state of Chicago, Vengeful Jedi. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Good. All right, also, in the other corner, weighing in at some, I don't know how much he weighs, Gunny Chief!
Yo, what's up? I'm weighing in at 200 pounds.
A whole 200 pounds? Out in California?
Yeah.
Keeping it slim, sweating the fats off? And from 8 Mile, the great St. Nicholas, Eric Smith. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. What up?
What up?
What up, though? What up, G?
All right. Without further ado, let's get this show on. Oh, you got something?
I was just going to say, I feel extra ghetto because I watched Straight Outta Compton the other night.
Oh, yeah?
So I feel the 8 Mile right in me. Like, I feel like I could just bust out some rhymes and, yeah.
Do it. Bust out some rhymes, bro.
I can't.
Okay, so let's get on to what we usually do at the beginning of the show, and that is what we've been playing. Gunny, what have you been playing, man?
I've been playing, I picked up Nier Automata.
Sweet.
That's that
you
game
got that on Steam, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I started playing that this morning. I think Iams talked about it on the show before. But
yeah,
it was
I think he did.
What did I get? I think I got it on sale. It was like $41 or something. So I thought it was a good price. And it feels like, I would say more like a AA game than AAA. And this is probably the first, I'd say, Japanese-y game that I've played in quite a long time.
Yeah.
But so far, it's really good. I love the style of how it goes from, you'll be in this like third-person view of fighting with swords to where it'll be like a side scroller, and maybe for a minute, and then it's like a top down view. But it does it really well how it transitions. And
so it transitions between 3 different types of games?
3 different types of games. And it's cool because it'll start off and it looks like you're in this like fighter jet. And and then you're like, oh, actually you're more like in this like transformer type mech. And it looks really cool how it does it.
Yeah.
But I've really got the combat down. I love it so far.
So I'm interested in this. I'm kind of glad you picked it up because that was the whole thing. Was like I was like, that's still too much for me to pick it up. Blah blah blah. So now that you picked it up, maybe I get a chance to actually try it.
Yeah, I feel like it's perfect at that $40 price point. I don't know if that was its original price or if it came out at $60, but yeah, it's really good so far. It's like it'll start off in this like post-apocalyptic world, and I'll try not to give out any spoilers here, but you're fighting like these robotic enemies, but I'm trying to think of this game where you'll get to a certain point, it'll be like this like giant buzzsaws, like that'll be like one of your boss fights.
Yeah.
It has that feel to it where you're like, holy cow, how am I going to defeat this thing? But it's got like this dash mechanic and a heavy attack and a light attack. And it'll have like these abilities where you can boost up your light and heavy and recovery. I think that's more like your health. I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but yeah.
Cool.
It's cool. I like it so far. I only played a little bit of it, so can't speak too much on it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm interested too. I'm probably gonna try it out on a Friday when I know you're not around. I can get on your Steam.
Yeah, but I got to a certain point where it talked about co-op and network, so I think you could play with one other player.
Yeah.
Not 100% on that.
I think it's like Dark Souls, isn't it? Where like people can jump in and out of your game.
Yeah,
I can't remember. I think it's something like that.
Because I got to like the second stage. Oh, and the other thing I'll point out too is, I'd say in the first 20 minutes, I was trying to save the game, and it's a weird Japanese game, so it's like, oh, you can't save right now, so you have to kind of go a little ways and before it'll let you save the game.
Yeah.
And then it'll say like, hey, here's some tutorial stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of already went through that in this part of the game, so. But yeah, I got to the second stage, and I think you'll come across players where it'll give you the option to either salvage that person's parts or it'll do like that Dark Souls thing where it says, hey, resurrect that player.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be your matchmaking.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting.
Yeah. So I think
cool.
Yeah. It's good. I'll talk more on it next week after I play more of it. So
sweet. What else did you play?
Play more of my Wildlands. Not too much.
Of course.
So that's my go-to game. I didn't pick up that. I'm always on the wanting to pick up the season pass,
Yeah.
And just on another note, I saw that the Battlefield 1 premium passes, I think it's down like another $10. Could be down to $40 instead of $50. So yeah, I'm still deciding on which one I want to buy. But I think since I play more Wildlands, I'll probably pick up that. And they're always updating that game. And I think there is still multiplayer in the works for Wildlands, from what I read. So
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the only one of us that plays that game, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I played, a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege. Play with a bunch of guys on that. That's still super fun. Gosh, I don't think I wrote down everything that I played, but today with Epic Eric, Mr. St. Nicholas, we played a little bit of The Division, but we didn't play together. We're all trying to create new characters.
Co-streams. Oh, yeah. We're doing new characters, yeah.
So hopefully this week, Eric, we can get on, me, you, and Ryan. And,
yeah.
We'll kind of start from the beginning. Just from level 4 is where we can start doing all the co-op stuff.
And we're probably gonna try and stream that. on the Stream Buddies, co-stream. So we'll see. Keep your eye out. We'll let you know.
And who was it in the chat? I think it's Kevin. Said he just started playing that. So it'd be nice to get like a 4-player co-op going.
How many people were able to play that online?
4, I think.
Is it 4?
Is it 4?
Yeah, that'd be dope because I've never played that game with other people, so I've always just played it by myself.
Yeah.
As sad and depressing as that sounds.
I know when like I said, I've got that level 22, but yeah, I've just I always miss the time with the guys over at Wingman and all those other guys. I was just on a different time schedule, so I ended up playing with just randoms and just got bored with it.
Yeah. It's kind of what happened with me, too, with The Division.
Yeah.
Play anything else, Gunny?
The only thing I played was Brian Tulp in our chat. Our good buddy sent me a request on Facebook for that racing game. I played some of that today. I think it's called SUP, S-U-P. It's like a probably iOS Android game, and that game is pretty cool.
I played a little bit of it, too, just before the show, actually. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's interesting. I mean, It's really simple. You're just shifting back and forth between lanes, and you have a boost. So you're trying to get through the track and go over the jumps and do tricks to get speed boosts and pick coins and power-ups along the way. Kind of reminds me of Excite Bike, but with cars.
Yeah, and it's
just
pretty cool.
Straight track, and you can only shift from side to side.
You can do the shift to side, and I noticed also if, when you want to do a pit maneuver on another vehicle, but you can't do it let's say on a monster truck. But yeah, if you hit that other car at the wrong time, you end up flying off the track.
Yeah.
So.
Or if you boost when you switch lanes when you're going over a jump, you'll go off the track as well.
Yeah.
So. But yeah. It was just a little silly kind of game, but it's kind of fun. It's a time waster.
Right. Yeah, but I can't think of what else I played this week. I think that's all I have.
That's it. All right, Eric, what do you got? And more Gears of War.
Yeah.
I played Gears of War 3, I played Gears of War 2, I played Gears of War Judgment, I played Gears of War 4, and I played some Horde mode. That's what Eric's going to say.
No, I just played Gears of 4.
Oh. All right.
And like Annie said, I played some of The Division. I played a little bit of that. Starting some new characters, so it's evenly matched, and I'm not getting one-shot killed by the enemy while playing with Gunny, because they still didn't fix that, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
Still been playing Wolfenstein: The New Order, and having a blast playing that. I think I'm almost done. I got 4 chapters left, so I should have it beat by the next show. And then I actually bought the DLC for that. It was I can't remember what it's called. Crap. The Old Blood. I bought that today. It was like $10 on the summer sale. And there's so much games on that summer sale. It's crazy. I can't bring myself to buy any new games right now. I'm trying to focus on the games that I have. And then finally I played Diablo 3 with Ryan and Jedi of Light. Yeah. And that was fun. I can't bring myself to get the Necromancer DLC. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay $14 or $15 for a DLC for a game that's been out for many years. I spent $60 on this game, and then they want to give me a DLC 5 years later and charge me $15.
I don't know, Eric. I would say that if you really like that game, I mean, you can get probably another 30 hours out of that character. It's got to be at least
more than that, probably.
Yeah.
But that character on its own is so good that it's almost worth it. But I do get what you're saying, Eric. I get what you're saying, that it's a little overpriced. I wish there was some sort of content, some sort of character story mode that you could go through, with the Necromancer character. That would have been cool for the $15. But they give you they give you those crazy wings. Like you saw my character. They give you those crazy, like, fucking ghosty melting wings. And then they give you, like, insignias and, like, a couple of weapons or something like that. You get a bunch of stuff, but for $15, I was like, I just wanted the character because I played so much Diablo, right? So.
Well, yeah. I mean, I played so much Diablo 5 years ago as well, and
I play it on and off though all the time. Like I go back to it constantly.
This was my first time going back to it in probably 2 years.
There's a lot of people out there that play it religiously. You know?
Yeah, I mean it's just I just feel like they should have came out with this DLC like a year or two after it came out for console. For the new gen console anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean that's just my opinion. I mean,
but they were busy working on Overwatch and stuff, right? So
Right.
Yeah. I just think don't charge me $15 for this DLC. Charge me
I think it should have been like 10.
10. I would say 10.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have hesitated if it was $10. It's $15.
Yeah, what's $5? Come on.
They did a few updates in the last 6 months.
I guarantee you, if you wait, you'll get it for $10 eventually.
Oh, they've done a lot of updates because it's totally different right now.
It's done a lot of free stuff. You know what I mean?
They added
put in all adventure mode. They put in seasons. They put in a lot of stuff, and that you didn't have to pay for.
No.
You know, so really the $15 is sort of worth it, you know? Yeah, in my eyes, anyways. That's how I
yeah, it's fine. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so it's totally fine.
My purchase is justified, is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I got my $15 worth out of it.
Look, if you feel like you can put 300 hours into this game and just that character alone, go for it. If you're a diehard Diablo fan, get it. I'm not as hardcore into it. I mean, the Diablo 3 was my first Diablo game I played, and then I went back and played some of the old Diablo and Diablo 2.
Yeah.
So I'm not like a super diehard fan like some of these other people are, where their like levels are insanely high, and they have all the classes for Diablo maxed at 70. So I still think the Wizard's the best.
I do too. Necromancer is pretty fucking cool.
I haven't even played. I haven't played with the Necromancer.
Is the Necromancer from the first game or second game?
The Necromancer's from Diablo.
Yeah, from the original. Yeah, but he's just like summons. He does like summonsing on corpses and explodes corpses, and like I have this.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I have this one power up where it's like when I'm with a group of people, like we were doing this earlier. Eric was a monk, so he would run in and just punch crap. And once he kills it, I blow up all the corpses, and all these big shards come out of the corpses and come flying at anything that's alive still, and fucking kills everything on the spot. So I do that. It drops another corpse. I do it again. It drops more corpses, and I just keep doing it over and over and over until the humongous group of people is just dead.
Yeah.
So
no, it was like. Dude, it was so chaotic, and I mean, I love Diablo 3 for that aspect because it gets so crazy, and it looks like the 4th of July.
Yeah,
because there's so much going on. There's so much blood splattering everywhere. There's powers going around I was just hitting buttons. I'm being completely honest. I was just hitting buttons, trying to see where my guy's at. I'm like, oh, I'm right there. All right, I move this way and just start pressing more buttons.
Dude, I played a game earlier this week where literally I went in and everyone had just bought the Necromancer pack, so everyone wanted to be Necromancer. So there was 4 Necromancers on the screen. Yeah. And if you don't know about the Necromancer, it summons a bunch of like skeletons. and they walk around with you. So every single person in the game had like 10 skeletons following them around, along with your character and all the explosions and all the fucking bad guys. And you don't even know where you are. You don't even know where you are, but you're blowing things up and things are exploding and there's loot everywhere. So it's like, it's all good.
Yeah.
If we were playing on like fucking Torment 5, so there was like,
oh gosh,
there was like gold and loot all over the place because fucking things were just blown up. We even went to the fucking
give me a rare,
the special level with the My Little Ponies and the fucking cow or
the rainbow level.
Yeah,
the rainbow, the
Rainbow Road.
Yep, that's just awesome. That's so much fun to go in there. Yeah, sorry, man, I hijacked you.
No, you're good.
Go ahead. What else did you play?
That's mainly it. I didn't get into Ori and the Blind Forest this week. I've just been focused on Wolfenstein. That game is so much fun. Dude, Wolfenstein is so fun.
I know
it's like a good shooter.
Dude, I'm having a blast playing that game. And
I played that one too, and I remember having a really good time with it.
Wolfenstein?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I'm like I started watching because I didn't get to watch Bethesda's E3 briefing. And so I was gonna go watch the Wolfenstein trailer on YouTube, and I started watching, and I'm like, I'm watching, and I'm like, I shouldn't be watching this. I'm probably gonna get spoiled. I'm gonna stop watching it. So I haven't even watched the new trailer, but I'm pretty excited for the new game. Don't know when it's coming out, so if anyone knows when that's coming out, go ahead and say that in the chat or let me know, because I'm going to mark my calendar.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either when it's coming out.
But yeah, no, that's
definitely on the
look
list.
it up, man. I'm sure it'll.
That's my game that it's my go-to game right now, and I've been streaming it a lot. I actually streamed it from the beginning, and there's only been a few times where I haven't streamed it while playing it. And I usually get I get a good group of people. Brentley, he's always joining.
Yeah, he always jumps in.
Dude, it's great. I love it. I love it because I can always count on him to join, and he's so interactive and he talks all the time. It's great. Let's see who else. Brian Tulp's joined. Kevin's joined a couple of times. I mean, I love it when people join my stream. I like to interact with them, and I know as a viewer, being able to hear your name by the person that's streaming is pretty cool.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I like to give people shout outs. I like to talk to people. I had like 8 people view my stream today though, so that was pretty cool.
Cool.
That was the most I've ever had. I know that sounds pretty lame because some people get like hundreds, and I'm over here all excited about 8 people.
Do you remember when I streamed No Man's Sky early?
Yeah,
oh
dude.
yeah.
You got thousands.
There was like 3,000 people in my fucking but the chat was nuts. The chat was insane.
Yeah.
You couldn't even pay attention to it.
Oh yeah.
I was in the chat going, "That's my friend. He's streaming. That's my friend. I know him."
That's my co-host. He's on my show with my
podcast.
That's all I've been
Check it
playing.
out.
I think Kevin Schultz says October 27th is when Wolfenstein comes out.
That's 2 days before my birthday, so if anyone wants to get me a birthday present.
There you go.
There's a few games coming out around my birthday. I think the new Assassin's Creed is coming out on my birthday.
Yeah.
There's a few others.
Is that all you played this week, Eric?
Yeah. If we get done early enough, which I hope we do, we should try to go back to some Division and play.
We should try.
Try.
You know I'm not going to be able to do that.
Just take a break. Don't do it tonight. Just do it tomorrow.
I got things to do, man. Anyways, Clint, what have you been playing?
Dude, I don't game.
Oh,
what
you're
are
not
you
a
talking
gamer?
about? No, I'm kidding. No, of course I play. Actually, I played some Siege this week. I've been playing a little bit more of that. A little bit of Friday the 13th. Actually, I started getting back into Fallout 4. Still playing some Elite Dangerous, and still hit up a lot of Rocket League.
I played Rocket League this week, actually.
Did you?
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
I had
still
I had a guy, Papa Wolf. He wanted me to play Rocket League.
Papa
with.
Wolfie?
Yeah.
Is that who I played with? I think that's who I played with.
Yeah, I know he plays Rocket League a lot.
Dude, he plays it religiously.
Yes, that's who I played with.
Yeah, it's fun, but I think I was enjoying the most just playing
I gave him your
Fallout,
gamer.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get into, just games that I already have. Like, well, other than the fact that it's just a tight pay period, I promised myself I wouldn't buy anything in the game sale this.
Good luck with that.
Hey,
There's nothing in there for me,
As
man.
of today, I can no longer afford it anyway. I came this close to buying Far Cry Primal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I seen
It's a good
that.
game.
There's games down there, dude. There's so many games. I can't.
Although I will throw out to everybody, my birthday's in about 10 days. So if anybody wants to take advantage of that sale on my behalf, I would not refuse a kindness. Just saying.
My birthday's in 7 days. Just saying, guys. Saying, 7 days.
Yeah, anybody, we would be very appreciative and Jesus would blow you.
What? Whoa.
Hey, what now? Hey. All right, guys. So that's what we've been playing.
I'm kidding, Jesus. Love you, buddy.
Did you go, Ryan?
Oh no, I didn't go, did I?
No, you didn't.
I don't think you did.
I got some things to talk about too. I almost missed out.
You got tons of things.
Well, I already talked about Diablo 3 Necromancer DLC. We sort of talked about that earlier. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's super overpowered. She's just like, she goes, well, my character is female, so I say she, but it just goes in and fucking destroys shit. I will say that it's better when you're in a group because it doesn't have a lot of power, like, hitting right away, but once things start to die, you can just rock through shit. She's good at it's good at a distance. You know what I mean? Like you need to stay back from stuff and kind of let your minions pick away at things, but your minions don't do super damage, so you still got to be attacking stuff at the same time. But yeah, I think it was, like I was saying, I think it's worth $15. I could see people holding on for a sale. I mean, if you're not clamoring for a new character in Diablo to start over again, then don't bother. Wait for it and see if you can get it for $10 in a sale, like down the road or something. But for me personally, it was a breath of fresh air into Diablo that made me want to go back and start playing again. So I'm happy with it.
That's good.
The other game that I picked up this week, I actually pre-ordered a little while ago, was Micro Machines World Series. Now this is a super nostalgic game for me because I used to play this with some buddies of mine when I was younger, and it was a blast. We just sit in a room together and play this game. This one is, because it's now all online and nobody is fucking playing this game.
Well, you just picked it up. Shouldn't there be a lot of people on?
You would think so. But I join a game and I get all AI and me. Me with a team of AI and another team of all AI. And I haven't really, like, there was a couple of games where I actually got in. I actually played a game with Shipwreck from CAG. His gamer tag's Cobra Commander, and I all of a sudden saw his gamer tag pop up, and I was like, "Oh shit! I'm actually playing against Shipwreck from from CAG." So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth the $30 or $40. I can't remember how much it was. It's fun, but the AI is fucking incredibly hard. Like, I'm talking, they don't make a mistake, and they fucking hunt you down and kill you. But basically what the game, if you don't know what the game is, it's like a top-down racing game, or it's either racing or you do battles. So when you're in the battles, it's kind of like Mario Kart battle mode, where you're like trying to pick up power-ups and hit each other. So basically you're in these like confined maps and trying to kill each other as many times as possible. So it's like a death match sort of. And then there's races, there's capture the flag, there's King of the Hill, which is like you got to stay in a certain section for so long to claim it, and then you gain points as long as you don't get contested by the other people. So there's a couple of different modes, and it's fun. I just wish there was a way to turn down the difficulty on the AI. That would be nice, but because they're super aggressive, super aggressive. I'd say anybody thinking about this game, unless you're super nostalgic, I would say hold off, because it's a little expensive for what you get. It feels like there should have been more in there. And maybe they'll add more. Maybe the matchmaking will get better. Who knows? We'll see.
I'm sure they'll add a difficulty level to it.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. But that's Micro Machines World Series. I played a little bit of Battleborn. That game's fun. I don't know. Have you played it anymore? You haven't played it anymore, Eric?
The last time I played was with you, so I did forget to put it on my list what I played. But no, after that I haven't played it since.
I forgot too because we played it last Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't put it on my list either. I did play that training mission.
Everybody forgets Battleborn. The game
I know. I was in the chat going, "What's the name of that game? That Borderlands game?" But it's only. I looked at Target. It was only like $10. So.
Oh yeah, it's cheap. You can get it anywhere. Really cheap.
Because Wingman from this Xbox Live said that the situations, I think they're called, or they're called challenges. He said those are a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So other than that, played the new free game for Games with Gold, Grow Up. It's actually, I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever played, if you played Grow Home. It's the same sort of game. You're Bud, and you're trying to collect pieces of a ship and get back to the moon so that you can, to your mom or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, you're just basically trying to climb as high as you can. You're trying to collect things and climb up to the top. And it has a weird mechanic where both triggers are your grips for each hand. So when you're trying to climb, it's like you got to be like left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, and you'll climb as you're going up to get up the side of a mountain or something, or up whatever. You can climb anything in the game. Problem is it's very wonky. So as easily as you can climb, you can fall off too. And end up all the way at the bottom again and have to climb all the way back up. So, I don't know. I didn't play too much of it, but it seemed like a pretty fun game. And then I picked up Dust and Elysian Tale on Steam because it was on sale for like $3, and I love that game so much.
I thought you had it already.
That is a great game.
No, I didn't. I have it on Xbox.
Oh, maybe it was Iams that has it.
Does he?
I thought I saw it on the list.
I just
of our
picked
game
it
share
this week. I picked it up.
Okay.
It is on the list now. Yeah, I picked it up earlier this week. So, but yeah, I went into. Oh my god, I love that game so much, and I was like so surprised when I loaded it up on my PC. It looks so much better, like so much crisper, and it's in fucking 21:9, so it's like really wide. I just love that. For a side-scrolling game, 21:9 is great. It gives you that extra depth. I love it.
Yeah, and this is made by a very young guy that really did everything by himself. I think it was like his girlfriend helped him out a little bit, and
and the music was done by somebody else, and He had help, and obviously the voice acting stuff was done by other people. But everything else, like the coding and everything, he did one dude. It was just one guy.
I wish I knew his name.
And it's a beautiful game, too. If you've never played Dust and Elysian Tale, check it out. It's on Steam. It's on 360. It's not backwards compatible as far as I know. I wish it was. That would be cool.
I thought I saw it on the list for Xbox One. I could be wrong.
I haven't seen it in my list, and I own the game, so. But it would be cool. That would be something I would vote for the next batch of backwards compatible games. But that's it, guys. Oh, and I also played Guns Boom, of course, because we brought up Gears of War, so I got to say I played Guns Boom.
You're fired, Canadian. You are fired, sir.
Hey, anybody play Paladins?
No, Jesus gave me the authority to fire you.
I don't see. I see Paladins on your list, Gunny. You didn't talk about Paladins.
Yeah, and Gunny,
I added it on there.
And Gunny, you're fired too.
last second.
No, Jesus told me to fire both of you.
But yeah, I played it. I played that with CF Leo, and yeah, I did frickin' terrible. But we did. We were talking earlier, me and Leo, about I forgot, Alan maybe, and the matchmaking was screwed up. So, but I think that whole Xbox Live was just down on whatever day we played. Was that Tuesday, Wednesday? But we were able to create like a private match, and I guess you can join other private matches. Like you can make your own and just name it whatever you want to, and do like a 1v1 all the way to 5v5. So that'd be fun to do with the group. Right?
Heck yeah.
Let's do it, Ryan. Paladins.
Meh.
I'll play.
I like Paladins,
I'll try it.
Actually. I've been having a little bit more fun with that than when I normally play Overwatch. There's actually one particular character that I like is Fernando.
He's cool.
Yeah. Because, it's weird. I kick ass with him in Paladins, but you throw me into Overwatch and I play, his equivalent there, Reinhardt. Nah, I cannot play with that dude. But he rocks.
I think they nerfed him too in Overwatch, Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Recently.
I think they did, but
isn't he the pig guy that has the hook that pulls you in and shit?
No, that's Roadhog.
Roadhog. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's the guy that I normally play when I do Overwatch.
Yeah.
But no, Paladins was fun.
It is.
Cool. All right, are we done now? Am I done? I was done now.
I think that was it.
Is that it?
What we're playing, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus said you're done, that you're fired.
Oh, okay. Good. Gunny, you can do the news.
All right. I don't know. Is the news updated? Does it start with the...
This is news.
This is it. Okay, let me say that Sony says no to crossplay Rocket League every day. Why? Because it's asked every day since 2015. Let me just open the article here. I thought we talked about this already. I mean, is this still a thing with this crossplay stuff?
Yeah, I mean...
crossplay will be a thing forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that everybody seems to want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Except for Sony.
Yeah, and they were talking
Sony
about
and
this
their
again with
fanboys.
Sony right after E3.
Yeah, Sony they've been hesitant to allow PS4 version to connect with that of the other consoles, a subject which was discussed by Psyonix, the publisher, in a new interview. I guess this is with Rocket League, where they said there's been slight variations on how it's been presented to us, but essentially it's the same answer. It's not right now, or it's something we'll consider. So I don't know. Some of our people are saying that since Sony is kind of winning the console war, as they like to say, with their 80 million consoles, so they said they don't need to. I don't know. At least that's
they don't need to. That's the whole point.
That's irrelevant.
They don't need to, but it's not about them. It's about us.
Yes.
It's about the gamers. It's about giving them more, and Sony doesn't want to do it. Of course. You know, like, it's like this would make things so much better for games in general. It would give games a longer life, a longer tail to sell, and like have a group of people that are still playing. If they would just say yes, it would be amazing for developers across all platforms.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Nintendo, on the other hand, they've went ahead and gave them the green light for crossplay for Rocket League on the Nintendo Switch.
Yep, for Rocket League and Minecraft as well.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Awesome. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so I heard a rumor that there's a new Splinter Cell project being teased by Ubisoft.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's all it is a rumor.
Is it just a rumor?
Yeah, that's just they've been talking about it for off and on lately, and you know, everyone was really excited, like, oh, this is the year that they're going to announce a Splinter Cell, because it's been in 4 years or so since the last Splinter Cell, because the last one that came out was Blacklist in 2013. Yeah. Side note, if they could ever do if I could get one more remaster, this is the one I would want, because this never came out for current gen systems.
No,
it never came out.
Yeah,
came out for the Xbox One. Never came out for the PlayStation 4. This is the one that I would like to have a remaster, and then remasters just die. I don't want it anymore after that. But right now, the team
I'd rather see a new game than a remaster. I'd rather them work on something new than work on doing remaster. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Eric. Go on. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, when you had Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty Ghost. I'm trying to think of other games that came out for the 360 and then came right out with the Xbox One. You know, the Splinter Cell game hasn't done that.
Well, because it was out long before.
No, it came out in 2013. It came out just shortly before the Xbox One came out, and they just didn't make it for the Xbox One. You know, they didn't like port it for that, and like I said, we haven't gotten a Splinter Cell game since then.
Well, so because the Toronto is the studio that works on Splinter Cell, and they've been working on that stupid Toys to Life game.
And Beyond Good and Evil, too.
No, Toronto's not working on Beyond Good and Evil. That's Montreal, I think. But the Toronto studio always works. Like, I did testing for Blacklist. I did not beta testing. I actually went into Ubisoft Studios and did, like, probably in 2012 or something like that. And yeah, I did a focus test with them. Mm-hmm. So I played through the entire game, and it's pretty neat when you go in and do that stuff. You play through the game, and then each level you do a little quiz and whatnot, and tell them, hey, this was wrong, or I felt like it was way too difficult in this spot or that spot or something, whatever you feel. And then you play the next level, and it took me 18 hours to get through the entire game.
That's
two days, a Saturday and a Sunday.
But so this. Go ahead,
Gunny. Okay.
I was going to say the CEO, I don't know how to say his first name, but Guillemot did provide some hope for his fans. First, during an AMA on Reddit, he responded to a question about Splinter Cell, saying, "Splinter Cell is a brand we talk a lot about, and it's personally one of his favorites. At this time," he said, "we don't have anything specific to share at the moment, but teams are working on different things, so stay tuned for more." We know they're coming out with a new one, but
and that's what I'm thinking. Because Toronto just finished up they're about to launch this Toys to Life game. Then once that's done, they can start working on a Splinter Cell, or probably have one in the works now. You know what I mean? Like if it's coming, then it's probably in the works now. So
well, the guy also said Splinter Cell's years away.
Yeah,
well, that could be
going to take 2 or 3 years to develop it, right?
So you're gonna get you might get a remaster, you might get a backwards compatibility. So you'll have Splinter Cell to the old Splinter Cells to fill the gap in for the new one. And hopefully they get Ironside to do the voice of Sam Fisher. Michael Ironside.
Yes, that'd be nice.
Because I thought that was dumb. They replaced his voice in Blacklist.
Lame.
So there's hope. There's hope for a Splinter Cell game. Just don't hold your breath.
Yes. Next article we have is it's a fan-made Halo game. This GameSpot article says it's legal and development can continue. 343 Industries confirm it. What?
Yet again, that's like a Microsoft studio being like cool with shit. You know what I mean? People always want to shit on them, but they do a lot of stuff that's like good for gaming in general. Anyways, go on with the article.
Yeah, it says here, Installation 01, a fan-made Halo game for PC, has been in the works for quite some time. However, with any game like this, the legality is a big question mark, with fan-made tributes to Metroid, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Metal Gear Solid, being shut down by publishers of those games.
Yeah.
But anyway, it says today the team confirmed that 343 Industries is allowing development of this Installation 01 to continue under a couple of conditions. I haven't seen any gameplay, have you?
No.
It's got a
There
trailer.
is a cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
Of what?
Of this game.
Installation 1.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I need to watch the trailer though.
Okay, it says here, usage rules as long as the team remains non-commercial. It doesn't accept any money for their work.
So it's going to be a free game.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be, because they shouldn't make money off of their assets, but making them free for people to use is nice. I mean, you look at stuff like Red vs. Blue. They did the same thing, right? Like they used
they did.
Halo assets to make a show, but they make money off that. So I don't know if they pay. They probably pay a license fee, I would assume.
I think eventually they get. I'm just trying to piece it together where eventually they, made a relationship with Rooster Teeth or whoever it is and said, "Hey, go for it."
Said, "Hey, here." But I'm sure there's some, because they're making money off the assets. There's got to be some sort of agreement.
Yeah.
Because they're not a small company. They're
big now.
They make some money. Those guys.
They have their own con now, don't they, Rooster Teeth?
Yep.
I mean, their own thing.
Yep, RTX. I think it's actually going on. If it's not going on right now, it starts this week, I think, because it's usually going on during my birthday, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Unless they moved it. That's in San Antonio, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where they're headquartered out of.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got, Gunny?
The next thing we have is 11 movie sequels that only happened as video games. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's this first one?
I've actually played a bunch of these.
Yeah, it doesn't show the first one on here, but it looks like Ghostbusters.
Actually, it's the second one. Ghostbusters is the second game. They just used a picture for the title.
Okay, yeah, Ghostbusters 3 with the original cast. Then we've got Back to the Future, the game. I don't think I ever played that.
That was Telltale's first.
That was one of their.
That was their first
Jurassic
episodic.
Park before that or after?
No, that was after.
Yeah. Okay. So Back to the Future was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I think, the first one that came to Xbox was the Jurassic Park, because originally Back to the Future was PlayStation and PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we've got that Ghostbusters, the video game, 2009.
Yep, great game.
Yeah.
Was that the good one? Yeah, that was the good one, right?
That was the good one. That wasn't that crappy Sanctum of Slime that was the twin-stick shooter.
Yeah. I think I played that. I was like, oh, this thing sucks. So
I wasted money on that. I forget how much.
I think it was $15. I did the same.
Yeah.
However, I thought I got that free, but somehow it ended up on my backwards compatibility list. So it was probably a Games for Gold or something. And then we've got a really good one, the Blade Runner, 1997.
Westwood Studios before they got bought out by EA. I played the shit out of this game back in the day. It's a point-and-click adventure. You play this guy called McCoy, and you have to go around and investigate things, scan the clues. You get to do the Voight-Comp test on people and read them and see if they're replicants. And there's all these like multiple endings you can get, and it's awesome because you can play you can play this game multiple times, and depending on how you play it out, you do not play the same game twice.
Nice. Aren't they going to come out with a sequel to the movie or some kind of reboot?
Yeah, it's Blade Runner 2049. It comes out later this year.
Yeah.
I'm psyched. I saw a trailer for it, and it looks amazing.
Sweet. The next one we have is that James Bond 007, Everything or Nothing, 2003. Don't think I ever played this one. No, the next one we've got is that Alien Isolation, 2014.
Fun game.
Play that? Yeah. Oh, and this is one I played. I think I played this on the original Xbox, and it's The Thing. I did complete that. That's one of the games I owned on the OG Xbox. So that was where you were in this outpost somewhere in the North Pole and just fighting these creatures.
Yep.
It was all right. Then we have Scarface, The World Is Yours, 2006. And from
Say hello to my little friend.
From Dusk Till Dawn, 2001.
I don't remember this one.
I think I had it. I saw it on PC. I remember playing that on PC, possibly.
Okay, because I don't remember it ever having a console release.
Yeah, it was either that or it was on the Sega. I can't remember. And then Stranglehold.
Stranglehold.
Yeah, Stranglehold. Scarface gameplay trailer. That was 2007. And then Jaws Unleashed, 2006. That was on the Xbox.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah. Then we've got Aliens, Colonial Marines, 2013. This one kind of was crappy too, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was,
yeah.
There was a lot of hype and a lot of promises, and dude, people were turning around and suing the company because
it was broken, wasn't it?
It was broken and completely different from what they first advertised and showed it.
Yeah.
Shows and. Yeah, they hit some deep shit for that one.
Yeah, so that's it for that list. The next one we have is why this UCLA professor thinks she inspired the video game Halo. A brief friendship that began with an online... Why is this thing playing? Stop. Getting some music here.
Oops. I was reading this, and it's just kind of weird. It's kind of creepy. Like, this dude who created Halo kept asking her questions, and it was weird. I don't really see a connection though about the whole thing. I guess she had some ideas, and the guy wrote them down and used them, and now she's upset about it.
Yeah,
mainly.
Audio keeps starting on me. Anyway, I'll just read it through the audio. It says, for 2 decades, Sully Associate Professor of Pediatrics, Patricia Dixon remembered nothing of her college flirtation with Jason Jones, who went on to create the sci-fi shooter Halo. But as memories, Dickerson said she had been repressed flowed back in recent years as she became to believe central ideas and characters in the entertainment franchise. Huh. turning that off. There's too much audio in that website.
I've actually got it here without audio, Gunny.
Okay.
Yeah, it says that she's come to believe that central icons and characters in the entertainment franchise, including Dr. Catherine Helsley and the AI assistant Cortana, reflect her preferences and personality. So just because she feels she can relate to a couple of the characters, she thinks that she created it.
Or she inspired it.
Or
Okay.
Inspired it.
So
whatever, that's a different thing, though. You know what I mean? Just because you inspire somebody doesn't mean you own it. That's like me saying I inspired my buddy to write a song, so I own rights to that. No. He wrote the song.
Yeah.
He owns it. You know? You didn't have the ability to put that shit on paper and make it yourself, so why do you get any credit? It's just the way I feel anyways.
Yeah.
What else we got, Gunny?
Oh, we've got, this is from Cuphead. It starts off with, we quit our jobs, remortgage our houses. How relentless passion made Cuphead a reality. It says, after multiple delays, many trade show appearances, and plenty of opinionated feedback, Cuphead will finally release on September 29th.
Yay!
It's been a long, hard road to get here for Studio MDHR Entertainment, and it's captivating the 1930s cartoon platformer. So yeah, that was unveiled at E3 in 2014.
Yeah.
Dang.
Is anyone else excited? Anyone else excited for Cuphead?
Not as emotionally excited, but I am going to get and play the game.
Yeah.
I was excited for the game when it was announced, and then through the years, I just kind of don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks great. It looks fun, and
I mean, I've actually had a chance to play a little bit of it when I was at Fan Expo last year, and it's pretty cool. It's one of those really fucking hard platformers. That's, you know what I mean? It's like a bullet hell fucking platformer.
And it was, I think I heard that it was, from the group of people that played it, that it was too difficult, or it was extremely difficult at some point.
Yeah.
That was the negative feedback.
It's not impossible, though. You know what I mean? Like, you think about things like Super Meat Boy. That game was fucking hard as hell. But you still, or even like, or in the Blind Forest, it gets fucking hard as hell at points.
Yes,
but you
it
push your
does.
way through it to complete it and feel that, satisfaction of actually making it through. And I think Cuphead will have that same sort of hook to it, where it's like you'll get the pattern down and then you'll finally finish the level and you'll like get that satisfaction. Oh yeah, I fucking finally did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it says here in the article, after listening to the negative feedback for the design choice, the studio knew it had a course to correct, the decisions to go back to the drawing board and start crafting whole new levels in the game, and eventually resulting in a several-year delay for Cuphead.
Yeah, that's kind of what, like, because when the game was originally shown off, it was shown off as like these boss battles. It was just basically this short little bit of platforming right into a boss battle where you had to. It was like a bullet hell thing where you were trying to kill the boss, right? So I think the thing was a lot of people were giving them feedback saying we liked the platforming. The platforming was more fun. You know what I mean? We still like the bosses, but we want more platforming. So they went back to the drawing board, and no pun intended, and started again. And now that's what I played. I played the after, after they had changed everything and had the platforming levels and stuff in there. So when I got to play it, it was already like that. So I'm thinking what I played is probably more like the finished product. I'm sure they've just been like touching up and maybe making new levels or something. But Cuphead. It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Was that it, Gunny?
That was it for that one. Yes.
All right. What else we got? We got anything else, or was that all?
Just one more. We've got Nintendo considers bringing more Wii U games to the Switch. But it says this could be a dangerous strategy. Why could that be dangerous? What, bring less games? Come on, Nintendo. It said it seems that Nintendo's considered bringing more Wii U games to the Switch, but it's a dangerous strategy considering how badly the previous console performed. I thought they were talking about how they were going to bring more games to the Switch, right?
Yeah, they're just bringing Wii U games to the Switch. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I think they should. The lack of games they have already for the Switch. I think they just need to bring some Wii U games over. That way you got more of a selection of games. I mean, it seems smart. I mean, the Xbox is doing it with the Xbox One X. So
yeah, I mean they need to bring over, third party too. That's something we've discussed on this show, and I've heard it in other podcasts. Well, maybe if it's just not the same as it is on, I mean, in my opinion, it probably doesn't have to be the same as it is on PS4 and Xbox One, but maybe a similar version, a version for the Switch. Right.
Well, I mean, Nintendo's never been really one to care for if their games are graphically better or anything. I mean, their games are made just for their fan base and for fun. They don't care about the console war or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I do. I think, yeah, they should dive into some third-party games and, I mean, hook up with Microsoft. Be like, yo, let's do some cross-platform games.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing, right?
I think so. Just with Minecraft, right? Or is it with Rocket League as well?
I mean, I
Minecraft.
remember couple of years ago, Nintendo reached out to Microsoft as well about their online network stuff, and was just basically trying to get help from Microsoft for their stuff. So I think there's some sort of communication between those two companies, even if it's behind the scenes. You know what I mean? They still talk to each other and.
Yeah. Right. I mean, if Sony doesn't want to do it, get with Nintendo. Work something out with them. Maybe they could do something to where, they can have something to do with Mario or something. I
don't see that happening, but
but something that is exclusively Nintendo. They can show off on a Microsoft game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, actually, Eric, to answer your question, it's also Rocket League, not just Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It is both.
No, that's what I thought too. I thought Rocket League was as well.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, shoot, why don't they get the Elder Scrolls Online for the Switch? They already have Skyrim. Then you can
but I don't know if
Online with
but they would have to, dude. That being an MMO would lag so fucking hard on a Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing you cannot play when you're out.
Yeah. All right, guys, the last article we have here is cosplay goes bad for a gamer in Grand Prairie. Where is that at? Is that in...
It's in Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie is in... I think it's in Ontario.
Oh, that's in Canada?
Maybe it's in Alberta. Yeah, it's RCMP.
Anyway, it says, first of all, this guy's probably been spending way too much time in his parents' basement. Dressed as a character from Fallout, a popular post-apocalyptic video game series. It says he walked down the street wearing a gas mask, helmet, armor, and bullet belt. He also had a flag that said New California Republic, one of the factions for the game.
He looks like... the guy from the movie Rampage. Have any of you heard of that movie?
Yeah.
No.
This kid basically, I think he was picked on in high school and everything, and he just gets pissed off, and he gets an arsenal of stuff and just goes around town, kills everybody.
Jeez.
And that's what this dude looks like.
Yeah, it says here they received calls before 5 p.m. Tuesday from citizens concerning the man was wearing what looked like a bomb on his back. So it says at least 8 officers responded with their long guns drawn.
Wow.
It was observed going into the business, so the RCMP members were able to safely remove the staff members from the business.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But notice how nobody got shot.
That's good, though.
That's good.
They had some good cops over there. They should have tear gassed his ass and
Yeah, they
Tased them.
shot him with some rubber bullets, you know.
Yeah, no. Go ahead and tear gas him and tase him, then they'll sue him.
Yeah.
This is
They
Canada,
need that
guys, not
lawsuit.
America.
Dude, anyone will
Hello,
do
hey.
anything
Okay.
for
Got a
money.
bomb, huh?
You tear gas him to see how effective that gas mask is.
Yeah, see if he's actually got. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
see
Got a
if that
bomb
thing
there,
is
eh?
actually, accurate.
Yeah. But that's it for the news, guys. That's it for the news. The questions.
Oh man, we got
Questions.
some questions, don't we?
First, Brian Tulpat Jr. asks.
Brian Tull, always with the questions. First question Brian Tull Jr. asks is, what is your worst game purchase that you wished you could get your money back for him?
Brink.
You bought Brink?
I bought Brink. I bought it from GameStop. I was like, oh, man, this fucking game is terrible.
It wasn't that bad.
It was bad. It was just boring.
wasn't.
I thought Brink was alright.
It did one thing that I wish more games would actually do. And that was with the controller schemes. When you could go to pick your controller layout, you had multiple layouts that you could choose from. But I guess now it doesn't matter with, different controllers. You can actually map out your own buttons.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because it did the weird thing where run was on a bumper or something like that.
yeah, it had one layout that was like the same layout as Halo. One is Call of Duty.
Right,
one is Left
you
4
had to go
Dead.
switch it. Yeah.
Yeah, you could go into the game and it's like, okay, you play a lot of Call of Duty. Here, you can play a control scheme where, hey, the grenade is the same button, or you shoot with the same button, or,
Yeah. Eric, you got one?
That was
Yeah,
cool at the time.
I got a couple actually, just two. One would be
Wait. Before you go, mine is Gears of War 4.
Seriously?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man. No, one would be Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I wish I never got that game.
Yeah.
Even though I got it on sale, like I got a code from someone offline. And the other one would be I just had it. State of Decay. I regret getting
That's a good game.
I regret getting the
liked it.
remastered version.
Oh.
Yeah, because I bought it and played 5 minutes of it, never touched it again.
I don't know. People play longer to get it to. It's tough, but it's a tough game.
I'm trying to think of one. I don't.
Do you
I'm
have
sure
one? Clint?
there's one, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. You got one, Clint?
I do.
What is it?
It's yours.
Destiny.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
because I haven't played a lot of it. I played
putting
a
it
lot
out
of it.
there.
Yeah, I did pay $60 for it.
No, actually, I kind of do have one right now, and it's only because I cannot seem to connect multiplayer with anybody, which was the whole reason why I bought the fucking game. Is actually Battlefield 1.
Really?
I cannot connect in parties and play with people for some reason. It's very rare that it lets it happen.
Huh.
And like I said, the main reason I got the game is so I can fucking play with people, and I can't even connect with them. I can connect no problem usually in most other games, except when I try to connect with Ryan.
Yeah.
But then
Had a
again,
lot of issues.
remember, we did figure out that the Diablo thing the other day was because I was trying to use my seasonal hero.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was
Alright,
user error,
let's-
but no.
Let's
that
move
was it.
on to question number 2.
What about you,
Tull.
Brian?
I don't really know, man. I can't think of anything personally. Like, Destiny would definitely be one.
I mean, you can say
Nothing.
Gears 4 if you really want to. You're
No,
not gonna hurt
I
my
was just
feelings.
I was just kidding. No, I enjoyed Gears, man. I got my money's worth out of that game. I played it. I played through the campaign. I really liked it.
Speaking of Gears, I think they did an update on their resolution because my game looks cleaner and crisper. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it just looks a lot different. Like the text looks smaller. Everything looks like they got it smaller, so the resolution of the game is a lot better. I don't know. That just might be me. It might be my TV. I don't know. But I just want to throw that out there.
Weird.
All right, guys.
Okay.
What company do you wish you could talk to the CEO and tell
I got one.
what you think of the company?
You can
and
stop
what
right there.
need
You
to
can
do to
stop right
fix it?
there. I'm going to talk to the CEO of Sony and tell them they need to stop doing these stupid exclusive games. Now, I can't freak out because my wife is laying right on the couch, so I can't really get too loud. But I would march in there, open both doors like a boss, and say, what's his name? What's the CEO's name? I would just go in there and yell, "Where's your CEO?"
Jack Trenton?
And then they will call security, and I will yell. I will yell so loud that they need to fix themselves because these stupid exclusive crap is pissing me off.
Well, along the same lines, Eric, I'm going to talk to the CEO of Bungie and be like, what the fuck, you motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Why are you fucking over Microsoft? The people that built your goddamn company into what it is today, and you just turn your back on them. Go fuck yourself, Bungie.
I would also go to Activision and yell at them as well.
Yes.
We're going to do the whole tour. All of us. We're going to Activision, Sony, and Bungie, and we're just fucking screaming at them.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on a freaking airplane. I'm gonna fly over to Japan. I'm gonna go over to Nintendo. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna break through the door and tell the CEO of Nintendo, you need to make more than 10 Switches, right? Or Super Nintendo Classic consoles so that I can buy one. I don't have to buy one from freaking eBay for $800. Thank you.
All right.
Clint, you got one?
Clint?
EA.
Yeah. Why? Why are you going to yell at EA?
Because they have a habit of acquiring game studios and completely turning everything to shit.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't do that with Battlefront, nor did they do that with Battlefield.
But there's a lot of other studios, though, like Westwood Studios, the guys that did all the Command & Conquer games and that Blade Runner game. Yeah.
Yeah, but they weren't making money on that. That's why. I mean, if they're not making money, then why wouldn't they do that? You know, that's the whole thing. There's a reason behind it, right? So,
Clint, what was the name of that game that I can't think of the studio, but I think EA kind of picked them up halfway through. I remember playing it on an Xbox where I think you were fighting. It was on the 360. You were fighting Nazis, and there was a nudity in the game. There was nudity. I think you could even unlock some of these, like.
You talking about Dragon Age?
No. I know what you're talking about, Gunny.
Yeah.
You could get the DLC, where the girls were naked or something like that.
Ooh.
Yes. That was. I mean, besides any of that stuff,
there was a pre-order, and you could go into a strip club, and there was naked ladies in there.
Ooh.
I thought that was a good game.
I cannot remember the name of the game, though.
And so I thought, I mean, I was under the assumption, okay, that since EA kind of picked up halfway through, that the series would continue. And it was a really good game. But you could tell there were parts of that game that were just not finished, and they just kind of, Was it
the Saboteur?
That was it.
The Saboteur, yes.
And I thought, man, I can't wait for the Saboteur 2. I thought, I'm so glad EA picked this up. You know, this next game will be really good. It'll be complete. And then they just said, fuck it, we killed it. And I was like, oh, man, I can't believe EA did that.
I've never even heard of this game.
It was good.
It was a
When
good
did
game.
it come out?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It's an older one. It's probably like 2010, 2011, something like that.
Yeah, but it was cool. You can get up on the rooftops and shoot Nazis and yeah.
Dude, I'm shooting Nazis right now in Wolfenstein.
Looking at naked ladies. Yeah, it's all good.
I look at naked ladies in Wolfenstein as well.
Oh, okay.
Wolfenstein just ripped off the Saboteur. What's going on?
They did.
Guys?
What the heck's going on? Freaking Bethesda can't make original games.
All right, next question. If you could be a game tester for a certain company, who would it be, and what game particularly would you want to work on?
Huh.
4 or 5. The Coalition.
I don't know, man. Like, anything.
I would love to work for the
Pretty
Coalition.
Yeah. Of course.
That'd be
I'd work
my
for any company and do game testing. If you're going to pay me to play video games, I'm down.
Oh,
You know what
I
I
would
mean?
have.
Doesn't really matter what company it is to me.
I would say Bethesda. I want to work on like a Fallout 5. You know that's a few years away.
I guess I would have to say Gearbox. Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
What about
I
Ubisoft?
don't know, though, because then I would have it spoiled for me. That's the problem. Like when I did the game testing for Ubisoft, I never played Blacklist outside of that because it was like I already played it. Why do I need to play it again? You know. Any of you guys got any more?
What?
Where would you go to work?
I mean, does Frostbite count?
Frostbite would be
It's a game engine because they have tons of games they support.
But
Does that count?
Not asking about a game engine. Just being a tester for what company? If you were going to be a game tester, what company would you want to work for?
Oh.
So that would be like EA or EA owns Frostbite, right?
Oh, that
Yeah,
okay.
they work with EA.
It's the one that,
Who owns Frostbite?
what is that?
Dice?
I think it's EA.
Dice. That's what I was
yeah.
thinking of.
Dice,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, they make good games.
Yeah.
Good looking games.
I would have to go either with, I want to say it's Visceral Games, I think. The ones that working on a new Star Wars game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I think
I would go
Respawn?
there. No, this one I remember
is it
starts with a
Dice
V.
working on that?
Well,
Yeah,
Visceral is doing
there's
Star Wars,
like
but
three-
Respawn's also
yeah.
doing Star Wars.
Yeah,
Working at Respawn would be cool because I mean you are going to be you work on those Star Wars games and then you could work on a Titanfall game
Hey.
and then whatever they're
And-
coming out
Yeah.
with.
On that note, I would think that that next Battlefront would be 6K also.
that would be cool. But then I would also work for actually just like Gunny. I would also work for Bethesda, but just to be able to work on like an Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh yeah. You know that's coming too.
Oh yeah,
Years,
but not. It's at least a few years off.
couple.
I have a feeling we won't get an announcement for that for at least another 2 years.
They already said, yeah. They're like, look, dude, it's going to be a few years, so chill.
All right, Gunny, what do we got next?
This is what vehicle have you played in a game that you wished you could have in real life?
The Warthog.
There is a
Always-
real life war.
I know. I've always wanted one.
Yeah.
They had, probably the Warthog in Forza Horizon 3.
Yeah, they did. I've seen
Any
it
of the
in real
Forza
life. They have it.
cars I would want.
I'd like to have that Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Driving
Any
around
one
with
of
Lambo.
Either
Maybe
one. I mean, back in the day, it would have been a Dodge Viper because I've always liked Dodge Vipers. But these days, I'd probably go with like an Audi R8 or one of the Lambos.
Yeah. What about you, Clint? Any vehicles?
Yeah, it's kind of a toss-up between two, specifically from the Halo universe. I want either the Warthog or I want to ride around on a ghost.
One
One of those little ghosts.
Oh,
yeah, that would
geez.
be cool.
Cool. I loved the shit out of riding those on like Halo 3 and stuff like that.
Dude, that made me so mad when I would play Halo 2 or Halo 3 and people are just riding around those things and they run me over. Oh, it pissed me off.
Dude, I might have run you over then in like a multiplayer because that's what I used to do.
Probably. We could have met and we never even knew. But yeah, dude.
And you were like, that motherfucking vengeful Jedi guy.
You're right.
All right.
Did
Brian
everyone
Tolt's
answer?
fifth question.
What games from the Ultimate Game Sale are
Yeah, I
you
think
guys
so.
getting on the Xbox?
None.
I haven't even looked at it yet, so most of the stuff that's on there I already played or I have. So, I mean, I'll take a look through, but I'm not looking to buy anything
No.
really. I don't think.
I always look at it, see if anything changes, but I have games I need to play right now. I can't be spending money on new games and not touch them for a while.
Yeah.
The only one I bought was the Old Blood for Wolfenstein, but I plan on playing that like immediately after I get done playing the New Order. So
If
All right.
I can get the money for it, I would actually get the Morrowind expansion for Elder Scrolls Online.
How much is it?
I think it's like 31 and change right now because of the sale, but standard it's $40.
Yeah.
Just because
All right.
I am later in the year gonna start really getting back into that game, and because Skip's been gaming more too, and he's gonna start picking that up back up, and I just wanna get into it and play it. So that one I know I am going to spend time playing, so therefore I can justify that purchase. But otherwise, like Eric, I would just get a game and then just play it a little
Another
bit
game
and
in your list that doesn't
Yeah.
get played.
dude, I
Yeah.
have 60 games in my library, and maybe
Dude, I have
5%
like
of them I beat.
350. I have like 355. So
Yeah.
don't
Wow.
even
Yeah,
go
I'm at-
there.
Oh, I'm
I'm at,
not
like,
trying.
360.
I'm not trying to go that route. But I'm just saying I have games I already have that I need to beat. And anyway, there wasn't really anything I saw that really intrigued me. So I'm just gonna pass on it. How long is this even going?
It ends on
Is it
the
for a week?
10th.
Oh, okay. Is there gonna be a new cycle of sales?
No, there'll be there's a sale every week, but it won't be as big as this one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It'll go back to the year normal, like 15 games on sale or 10 games.
Yeah,
Or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, you'll get your normal deals with gold, but no, this one they're pushing is like they're calling it their ultimate sale. So
Ultimate
it's like when Steam does their big summer
Right.
sale.
All right, so the next question from Brian Tulp Jr. This is question number 6. What is your favorite mobile game, and what mobile game needs to come to console?
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, we know what your answer is, Ryan.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. It was released on a console for Xbox.
It's already been, yeah.
I want it brought back.
You want another Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Dude, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's so much fun.
All right, so mine is obviously Guns of Boom.
Yeah, I don't have one. I think I played probably more Zen Pinball, which is already on console, so it's already on
Play
console.
that on You play that on your iPad?
I do. Yeah, like certain days, like Thursday, Friday, when I have very little time, I'm not even going to turn the Xbox on.
Yeah.
I'll just kick back and play some. I bought a few tables on there.
I played the free one, the Skyrim, the Bethesda Pinball, and it's free, and but it's cool because what it is it's a score chase thing. So you get so much time. It doesn't matter. You can drain as many times as you want. You're just trying to beat a score within a certain amount of time. And it's actually pretty fun.
I bought it
so many times. You got to win so many times to unlock the next table, or you can buy it if you want. I think it's like 15 games or something you have to play, and then you unlock the next table.
Yeah. I think I bought it and the Fallout table.
Yeah.
I bought those too.
I have them all on Xbox, and I'm so excited. This wasn't in the news. I almost totally forgot. Pinball FX 3!
Yeah. I know.
Guys, Pinball FX 3 is coming this summer. If you're into pinball like I'm into pinball, you are excited for Pinball FX 3.
I think you're the only one that is that excited for the pinball game.
I am just about that excited.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of people out there. Lots of people out there.
Now, I do
boring
love,
to me. I'm sorry.
I do love me some pinball on the Xbox.
Dude, it's so much fun.
Because me and Ryan sit there and try to beat each other's scores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go back and forth.
It's a fun little friendly spirit of competition thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Ryan Tulp Jr. also asks, did Ryan make it to the EB Games for the $1.50 game sale? I didn't even know about the $1.50 game sale. So
I saw that email. I did get an email for it as well for GameStop.
No, I didn't make it, Brian. I'm sorry. I got nothing to report on that one.
Oh, I thought... And you know what I did see, Ryan? You said you picked up the... on our chat on the Facebook group that you picked up the Claptrap. I did see that at GameStop. I was there on Sunday to buy some stuff for my cousin down in San Jose.
Yep, it just came out that day that I bought it.
Yeah.
So I had it pre-ordered. It was weird because it came out after the first batch did. It was held back, I guess, because it's the GameStop exclusive. But yeah. Anyways, question number Brian Tulp Jr. What map and game mode do you like and hate in Guns of Boom? So which maps do you like and which maps do you hate in Guns of Boom? I really enjoy... I think it's the Mexican one, because there's lots of like long lines of sight. I can use a sniper rifle, or I could run down and use a shotgun, or I can, sit back in one of those coves and use my machine gun. I find I get to use a wider variety of weapons on that map, whereas most of the other maps are real close range, so I'm usually using my shotgun or my automatic rifle. Or my automatic machine gun, sorry. But yeah, I know you guys didn't really play Guns Boom, really, so you don't really know, right? No. So, yeah. Everyone just walked away at the same time. All right.
Yeah. I'm here.
All right. So, question number 9 from Brian Tulp Jr. This is his final question. Thank God. We're finally through Brian Tulp's questions. Have you ever wanted to get from vacation to game? What?
Like when you go on vacation and then you're probably just thinking about gaming. I've done that. I've done that where I've just been like.
Have you ever wanted to take a vacation from gaming? Is that what he's saying? Or take a vacation to game?
I think what he's saying is when you go on vacation. And then probably just think about how you just want to game. You just want to get home to go to game. That's the way I take this question. So
when I was in Mexico, it was nice. It was nice to have a break, actually. Uh-huh. I wasn't even like, I didn't even really think about it. And I was playing Clash and stuff while I was down there, but I wasn't, I didn't have my Xbox or anything. So... yeah, I don't know.
I've done that where, let's say if I'm away from it for a week or whatever, but maybe those first couple days I'm like, damn, I'm so used to just getting on the Xbox or, playing stuff. But then after a couple days you're like, okay, I can, deal with my mind can disconnect from gaming and actually go into vacation mode.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I was tempted, to pack up an Xbox and take it with me, but Kathy probably would have killed me.
Yeah.
When I
on vacation.
playing fucking Xbox the whole time.
When I left for training for my job, I did that. I took my Xbox to the hotel.
Yeah, but I can
play
understand
it.
that because you're gonna have downtime where you're in a hotel, right?
Oh yeah.
I can
hours
understand.
of it.
But I flew to fucking Mexico, man. It was bad enough that I brought my tablet just so I could play Clash.
That's fine, I think, right? I mean, that's something that could be set down in seconds,
Yeah. It was handy to have it. But.
Yeah.
All right.
That was me last year when I went to Florida. I was dying to come back and play some Xbox.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you wanted to take it the question the other way. I have also taken vacation to play a certain game.
Yeah, so have I. I've done that.
I coordinated I coordinated my vacation with the release of Gears of War 3.
Yeah, same here.
I coordinated my vacation for the release of DJ Hero.
Oh wow, I still have that.
Oh,
I still have. I had two turntables
for 12 hours straight when it came out. I didn't stop. I just played the shit out of that game. I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. That's a game I wish they would bring back. But
I like the music in that, Ryan. I like that kind of music.
It was good mix. It was a good mix of music. They mixed stuff together pretty good. So it was fun.
I still have it. I did sell one of the tables, but I kept one just in case I want to play it again.
Yeah, I still have one of my tables too.
Yeah, still got my 360. Yep, both connects. I'm holding on to them.
Have the game still. I think I might have sold the game and kept the table.
Me too. I think I might have given the game away.
Yeah.
To my buddy who I sold it to him actually. Sold him a 360. But I have one copy of everything.
So thank you, Brian Tulp, for your many, many questions again. You always come direct with the questions. But we got Mike Ward. He's asking us some questions now.
That's my buddy on Steam.
Would you guys still be gamers if the internet didn't exist? That means no patches, digital downloads, friend lists, leaderboards, or competitive play.
You mean the game company would have to give us a finished game?
Oh, wow. Like
No, not necessarily, because if you remember back in the day, there was lots of broken games.
Uh-huh.
Never got 4? Anybody?
E.T.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. 3 weeks and that game was released.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was Warner Brothers. They were pushing that game hard. They were like, we need this game out the same day, the same time that the movie's coming out.
It didn't get the proper care it should have.
No, it did not. No. But I would still game. I mean,
there was a project. Sorry.
It just makes me think of Mario. I mean, there was no internet. There was no multiplayer. It was just the campaign or the story.
You just had fun, man. You just had fun with what you had.
And there was Halo. I mean, there was no multiplayer in Halo. It was just split screen. And then you could System Link.
Yep.
Dude, I would love to bring back System Link just to get 20 people.
You can still do that.
I know, but it's hardly anyone does it. None of my friends do it anymore.
No, because there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, you just
go have a LAN party where, when Halo came out, that was the thing. People just had LAN parties. Everyone brought TVs and Xboxes to somebody's house and hooked them all up.
Yeah.
Dude, I've posted a few.
Fun, man.
I have too. It's just easy now. I mean, hey, you want to play Halo? Yeah, let's add me. Just give me send me a
stay in my living room.
Yeah, stay in my living room. Send me a party invite.
All right. So, Mike also asks, where would you guys draw the line on retail price points for games? In other words, what is the absolute highest price you would pay for new releases? Also, can you inform your listeners they should be stretching their legs every hour or so to avoid getting blood clots?
I would draw the line at $60. I think it's expensive. I don't pay full price for a game, and if I do, it's something that I absolutely love, like Gears of War. I paid full price for that game.
Yeah.
But I right now the price is really high for a game.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I mean, they can't raise the price anymore.
No.
I mean, you guys think $60 is bad. I pay $80 up here, so
Yeah, see, like $80
it's
paying
like-
for a game? No, that's just ridiculous.
after tax, I'm paying $100 a game.
That's retarded.
You know what I mean? Like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Close to, anyways. I think it's like it's 91 something. I think.
Yeah, I think if there was a different business model for, let's say, AAA games, like I don't know, if it's like let's say Gears of War 3, let's take that game for example, and they came out and said, look, it's $80. That's the base game right there, $80.
Yeah,
I would be.
Well, I would
Yeah,
really.
I mean, they would
think
never do that. They would just like, I don't know, maybe.
I
think I would pay that.
I did pay $80 for Gears 3, but I got the collector's edition.
Yeah.
So I got the little medal or whatever that thing is, and then I got like a bunch of other
Steel
stuff with
case.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but I guess if I was to compare that to, let's say, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and let's say that's the normal $59, but Gears 3 is going to be $80. Well, maybe that's not a good example because that's more of an exclusive. But yeah, I could see, like, let's say if Call of Duty did that, they said, oh, it's going to be $79 because we're Call of Duty. I'd be fine with that if that was the case.
You'd be fine with paying $80 for a Call of Duty game? That's basically the same game as the last one?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could see them doing that, because of.
For me to pay $80, I need to have an incentive to pay $80. I need something out of that. I need more than just some skins and a gun. I need something physical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, like, for example, okay, Gears 3. If they were to tell me $80, but it included everything that was in the season pass and it all came bundled together, and you're telling me that that's $80, I'd consider it. I wouldn't make any other game purchases that month probably, but
Or for the
like
rest of the
something
year
like
in
that
my
I would
case.
do.
Yeah.
But otherwise, standard, I try not to pay more than $60.
I'll just buy used games. I wouldn't buy any new games.
That's what I
Yeah.
mostly do. Or
Yeah.
I'll wait till they go on sale or something, but I did once pay $150 for a new game.
Well,
And that was the Legendary Edition of Halo 3.
oh, wow.
I paid $250, I think, for the Borderlands Ultimate Loot Edition.
Oh, you got the whole loot box. I mean, that actual box itself. He's pulling it out. He's pulling out the loot box.
Oh, yeah, come on.
I do have it.
Woohoo!
That's the chest.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Come get your guns.
Like a toolbox.
Oh, wow.
So it's actual, like it holds stuff.
Oh, sweet.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I've never bought a collector's edition. I don't
I did
think
that.
I bought the Assassin's Creed 3 collector's edition, and I got the
Isn't that a
statue.
statue? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the most I think I paid $150 for that.
I stupidly paid $150 for the Defiance Collector's Edition.
Oh.
my gosh, that game.
I love
Dude,
I want them to. I
then,
want
like-
them to bring that game to the Xbox One.
I can't
couple of
believe you
months
spent that money on that.
I like that game.
It was like $20 for the same thing. There's your answer for what game I bought and wanted to return and would like to return. That one.
Right.
Think
press
about that.
X.
I'm trying to think. I think I did. Yeah, I did also buy the collector's edition of Fable 3, but I really liked what it came with.
I have that too.
Yeah,
Cool.
with like the book, and it had like this little like panel underneath where there was like a little coin, there was like a deck of playing cards, and when you open the cover for the book, that's where like the game sat. So it's cool because you got this like book with like little hidden compartments and shit, and I liked it. But you know what? I was a fan of the games.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought it was worth it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I remember buying the Halo what was that one? Halo Reach collector's edition. That was sweet. Can't hear you, Ryan. You're muted.
I have that one too.
Yeah. No, my local Walmart is still selling that for like $80.
Wow.
This Fable 3 was really cool. Like, it came in like a bounded book, and then it has a secret compartment somewhere, doesn't it?
The bottom panel folds down.
Right, and it's hard to, like, I didn't even know it was there for the longest time. That's right, this folds down and then pulls out, and there's like a deck of cards and a coin in there.
Yeah.
The deck of cards and coin are still in there. I haven't taken them out.
Same with mine. But mine's sticking in a box in the garage right now, unfortunately.
Mine was in my ottoman. I have the Reach one too. That one was cool.
That one was cool. I liked that one. I liked the Gears 3 one too.
So that's all we have for questions.
There's the Reach one.
Yep. I don't know where mine went. I think mine's in storage somewhere.
It has the little handle, and you open it up, and it comes with all the stupid, like that package.
Yep.
You open it up, and it's got everything in it. It was really well done. That's another well done collector's edition that I wasn't like upset that I bought. I felt like I got my money's worth out of it.
Yeah. I really wish when Gears 3 came out, because they did the Lancer sale as well. Like they were selling dude, I wish it was only $100 too.
I thought it was like 150 or something.
It could have been that price too.
Maybe that was up here. Maybe it was 100.
But it wasn't that expensive, and I regret every second of it. Every day that I would have had a Lancer replica, and I would have cherished it greatly.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So that's it for questions, right?
That's it.
All right.
That's all we have.
Let us get out of here then. So just so you know, you can follow us on Twitter _horriblegamers or at _horriblegamers. Again, the Facebook group. If you are not a part of the Facebook group, it's Horrible Gamers Podcast Community. Join that group, and that's where we all chat. You can talk to us. You can talk to everyone in the community. I feel like we have like an awesome group in there that we'll deliver some news to you. We'll give you good conversations to talk about. You might get in some fights every once in a while, but everyone's pretty cool. People don't seem to be jerks. You know what I mean? Like they'll jump on you sometimes, but it's all in good.
It's all mature.
And you'll get the occasional random drunk comment on a post if they're friends on your friends list. Thomas, you know who I'm talking about.
Come join us there. You can also go to our Facebook page, which is at Horrible Gamers. It's the Horrible Gamers podcast page. That's where you'll see stuff like us. When I finish uploading the show, I post to that, so you'll know when that happens. You'll know when we go live, stuff like that. But you'll also get all that from the community group, as well as the group of people that are talking in there. Whereas the page is more like just more of an advertisement for when we're releasing stuff and whatnot. Don't forget, our intro song is done by Twistex and Fowler. It's called Breakout. and you can find their stuff. Just look up Fowler Music on like Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or Instagram. Don't forget, we also have a YouTube channel, and this show actually gets posted to YouTube in audio form every week. So if you're ever on YouTube and you want to listen to Horrible Gamers, you can do that on there. Podbean now automatically does that, so it gets uploaded to the YouTube channel every week, which was a really cool feature that they added a little while ago. So that seems like good enough housekeeping for the night.
I wanted to give a shout out to our friend Evan Tanaka for getting engaged recently.
Yeah, Evan,
Yeah.
congratulations, buddy. I almost forgot to mention that. Yeah, congrats, man. I'm happy for you. I'm sure we all are happy for you.
Get out while you can.
Here, he would be happy for you too. We're really happy for you. But where the hell have you been, man?
Yeah,
It's
I know
a
where he's been. He's
trap.
been engaged. He's been in love.
Bros before hoes, man. Where you been?
Whoa.
We haven't
Gamers
seen
first,
it
man.
yet. All right, Evan. But congratulations, man. In all honesty, we're all happy for you.
Go to Vegas.
I'm not.
Married to Taco Bell.
Except for Eric. Eric's not happy for you.
I'm just kidding.
Is it Vegas you can get married?
Get out while you can.
Get out. Get out.
They have
No,
like
the one
wedding
in- the-
bouquets made of hot sauce and shit.
The one advice I could give you, Evan, is don't wait long to get married.
Oh, you mean, yeah, engagement? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
stressful? It gets really stressful.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, and bullshit.
Come next.
Anyway, Gunny, where can they find you, bro?
Find me on Xbox Live and Steam under Gunny Chief. One word, Gunny Chief. And on Twitter, Gunny Chief.
Eric, where can they find you?
You could find me on Xbox, St. Nicholas, also on Mixer, St. Nicholas, and Twitter, Epic Irk.
And?
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting I have another podcast called the Nerder Wells Podcast. We're on Hush Your Face Network. We don't do anything live. We just do everything recorded. And you can find us on iTunes, Podbean. We're on Facebook, the Nerder Wells. It's a group, I think. I think we have a community and a group. And then you can find us on Twitter, the Nerder Wells. So hit us up, listen, give us likes, and tell me what you think about the show.
Okay, Clint, where can they find you, man?
You can find me on Xbox Live at Vengeful Jedi, or you can find me as the host of the Geekdig Podcast. Just go to geekdigpod.com. It has the links for every frickin' thing there. So all the links to where you can go to download it and all that fun stuff, because it's pretty much just about anywhere that you can listen to or download a podcast.
Cool,
Thanks
man.
for coming on, Clint. I'm
Yeah,
glad
thank you for
replaced
being
the
here.
other guy.
Oh yeah, no, gladly.
Yeah, thank you.
Although now I understand why Jesus was having internet trouble. Because he was, feeding me the info to fire all you guys.
Yeah.
Actually, Eric, he never specifically told me to fire you.
No, I think he told me, though, like in the chat.
Yeah, he
And
wanted he wanted that distinction himself.
I gave him the...
I think Jesus needs to fire his internet.
Yeah.
You can find him over at Xbox Live at Jesus Walks a Lot.
Sure can.
And
All right, guys.
Jesus lags a lot.
Jesus lags a lot. With that being said, thank you for listening. This is the end of the podcast. We are done. We're getting out of here. As Gidget would say, peace out, Brussels sprouts. Brush your teeth
Bye,
and
guys.
go to bed. Bye-bye.
Make sure you get up and walk around, stretch.
Man, I took my blue pill earlier. I got wiped out. Played some Division. Had a chicken sandwich. I was down for the count.
You got your afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight with a sandwich and a piece of cheesecake to top it off. And she put whipped cream on top. I got a treat for being a good boy.
I'm gonna call Comcast again because they hung up on me.
Welcome.
Dude, as soon as I told the lady,
Tell it, Jesus. Tell us everything that's wrong. How many times did you call Comcast?
you're a dick.
How many times did they hang up on you, Jesus?
You're fuck you guys. I'm done, motherfuckers.
Do you have shitty internet like Jesus?
Do you disconnect every time you try and get on Skype?
Call the
Are you on your
internet
Skype call
hotline.
and no one can listen to you because every time you talk it cuts out?
I think so. I love my 150 megs down. All free. Thank you, Comcast. Oh. Well, not free, but...
Ugh, Comcast.
We love you.
Guys, we lost Jesus. He is just not there now. The internet took him away.
Please congratulate Evan, guys. Dedicate this show to him.
Oh, yeah.
Engaged this week.
Now we know where he's been. I saw he was tagged in a post.
Uh-oh. Jesus. Eric wants the host.
You host, Ryan.
Am I not a good host?
Oh, that's just... I'd be offended.
It's Canada Day. I'll host.